Boy, that was fun. Tonight I'm making memories I'd like to remember. Meeting new people I'd like to recall. Some of their names, like Larry and Steve. I'm making memories I'd like to keep. What is that word I'm looking for? Well, I learned to say it back when I was 3. It starts with a C.
Is it cotton? Cornbread?
Candy. Yeah, that was her name. I knew I'd remember by the end of the day. Memories, memories that I remember. Yeah, I'm making memories that I can keep. Tonight I'm making memories I'd like to remember. I'm meeting new people I'd like to recall. Some of their names, like Larry and Steve. I'm making memories I'd like to keep. Yeah, I'm making memories I'd sure like to keep. Thank you. Thank y'all so much. Right. Well, Matt introduced Brennan and Rebecca, but I want to introduce them again. They're going to be singing for you a little bit later, too. They're both amazing songwriters and singers, so I want to make sure you hear their songs, too. This is Brennan Lee on guitar and singing, and Rebecca Paddock on fiddle and singing. All right, we're going to do something I wrote when I was driving in my car to Arkansas, back to Arkansas. That's one of my homes. Right now I'm in Texas, and I was driving from spending Christmas in Wisconsin. I was getting close to St. Louis, and I started writing this song here called Arkansas Hills. 1, 2, 3. 44 west out on St. Louis, to 65 south into the Ozark Mountains. I'm headed on home to my little log cabin in the Arkansas hills, in the Arkansas hills. I've been up in the north where the chilly winds are blowing through the ice and the snow. Oh, Chicago, it's been good to know. Yeah, Minnesota, and I'm headed on home to the Arkansas hills. 4 more hours of Missouri, what's the big hurry? My baby's in the Arkansas hills. home stretch at old St. Louis, 44 west to 65 south. Then it's all country roads to my little log cabin in the Arkansas hills, in the Arkansas hills, where the oaks and the pines wrap their loving arms around me, and the soft mountain range sings a sweet song to guide me. They're calling me home to my little log cabin in the Arkansas hills, in the Arkansas hills. From more as a Missouri was a big hurry. Gotta get to my baby,
Get to my baby,
home to my baby,
home to my baby.
oh my baby's in the Arkansas hills. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right, well, I guess we're doing another one off the album then. This one is a little ballad that I wrote, and
You wrote this for Frank Sinatra, right? For him to sing.
I did. I think I wrote this one for Nora Jones to sing.
Oh, okay.
That first one, Making Memories, I did write for Frank Sinatra, for sure. I got one later for Elvis. All right, this one's called I Almost Forgot About You. I'll try that bass, little bass intro. I almost forgot about you. I almost forgot about you. I was having such a very nice time that I almost forgot about you. There you are, creeping in. Nothing new, just like breathing in. If I could only forget the love that we knew, I could almost forget about you. The winter turns to spring, and what summer always brings, a bright, blessed day with blossoms anew, and I almost forget about you. I don't remember when we met. There's a lot of things that I forget. If I could only forget to remember you, I could almost forget about you. Memories I don't want anymore. New love I don't have the heart to entertain you. My, how the years have gone by. I almost forgot how to cry, but I still can recall the mornings with you and the look in your sleepy blue eyes. I almost forgot you again. Then I remembered, my friend, if I could only forget the love that we knew, I could almost forget about you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Well, we're gonna try something new I wrote just this last fall when I finally was getting on the road again, driving around and doing a few things. And I realized how much I love doing that. I wrote this song called Rambling Soul. Starting on the 5. All right. 1, 2, 3. Oh Lord, I'm a rambling soul. Where do I call my home? It's shared on the open road, just wherever that wind does blow. I love the feeling of the freeway, rolling down the hills and plains. No, you can't keep me in a hole, 'cause Lord, I'm a rambling soul. I'm gonna ramble down to Arkansas, go see my ma and pa, and on over to New Mexico and visit the old Pueblo. Would you like the red or green chilies? Never tasted something so tasty. Yeah, you know that I'm gonna be back. There's something here in the air that I like. Oh Lord, I'm a rambling soul. Where do I call my home? It's out on the open road, just wherever that wind does blow. I love the feeling of the freeway, rolling down the hills and plains. No, you can't keep me in a hole, 'cause Lord, I'm a rambling soul. I'm gonna go see the Minnesotans. That's where I put my coat on. No, I couldn't spend a winter there. It's when I go to the southern hemisphere. Oh Lord, I'm a rambling soul. Where do I call my home? It's out on the open road, just wherever that wind does blow. I love the feeling of the freeway, rolling down the hills and plains. No, you can't keep me in a hole, 'cause Lord, I'm a rambling soul. Yeah, I just gotta go and go and go. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Well, Brennan Lee's going to sing the next song here. And she's got a very new album with her as well. She just put her album out last fall. And amidst COVID, not a great time to release, but it sure did get a lot of attention. It's a beautiful album, and she's got it with her today, Prairie Love Letter.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here with you all, and you too. Y'all too. Yeah, I'm gonna do. We saw a lot of corn driving here, and the song's about my dad. He grew up in a farm in central North Dakota.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's
Everyone
Day.
who's a father.
I send this out to my dad, who's not here, but this is a good Father's Day song.
It is.
It's about my dad as an 8-year-old. First time he drove a tractor solo. It's called the John Deere H. I close my eyes and a wide blue sky is spreading out before me. and I'm hearing that old engine crank again in all its glory. It's a faded memory that I go back to now and then. I'd give my right arm to be on that farm with the John Deere H again. The John Deere H was a row crop tractor, ours was a 43, and I was still too young to drive, but I knew she was made for me. It'd be like heaven to start her up until that stubborn ground, but I'd climb up on the metal seat and make up my own tractor sounds. Was made in a factory down in Waterloo, but my dad had got her secondhand from some folks that we knew. She wasn't sleek and she wasn't fast, took a while to get her going, but she beat a horse in a handheld plow for cutting hay and hoeing. And then to my surprise, he said one night, "Boy, it's time you got to learning," and he showed me how to check the spark and set that flywheel turning. I was only 8 years old, I had to stand to reach the pedals, but I was so proud you'd have thought that I just won some kind of medal. She pulled a corn planter in the newly thought out ground, and at harvest time she'd help make hay before the fields turned brown. She cut alfalfa with a sickle mower, the sweet smell filled the sky, and in dreams at night we'd still be working the John Deere H and I. Farm kid's dream, none like her before or after, but we let her go in hopes of knowing so-called greener pastures. Though I've been around the world, my life's the envy of most men, I'd give my right hand for that piece of land in the John Deere H again. I give my right arm to be on that farm with the John Deere H again. Thanks a lot.
Could I get a little more Brennan's guitar in my monitor? Thank you.
That was fun.
Yeah, play a little more, sorry. If I could still get a little bit more even. Yeah, great. Sorry, just like that back. All right.
One, two. Back when you wrote me sweet love letters, back when I was sure in heaven, back when you took off my cowboy boots. Why can't back when happen again? Back when you thought my jokes were funny, back when we rolled around in the morning, back when you always made me late for work. Why can't back when happen again? Back when you bought me all them pretty flowers, back when we kissed for hours and hours. Why can't back when happen again? Back when you liked to cook me dinner, back when I cleaned your kitchen, back when I always asked you if you marry me. Well, you'd say yes every now and then. Back when you bought me all them pretty flowers, back when we kissed for hours and hours, back when you couldn't get enough of my loving. Why can't back when happen again? Why can't back when happen again? Thank you. Thanks so much. Well, Rebecca Paddock on fiddle is going to sing one of her songs next. And she has her album along with her, too. And in fact, Rebecca and I are in a band together called the Buffalo Gals Band, and we have some of those albums too. So we got a lot of music we've made over the years together. All of us have been playing together for 10 years or something like that.
We went through the map, the chart during the radio show. It's got like 14 branches.
The family tree.
The family tree, all the different bands we've played in. So it's good to be together in this trio. It's actually, we haven't played much as this trio, so.
Yet.
Yeah,
Yet.
and there's plans for another band, a band that plays trail songs, and we have a name for it already. But first, before anything, we're going to make our outfits.
All right. So this is a song about fishing called Bluegills. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lately I've been feeling lucky. I think that I'll go out fishing. If the sun shines and the breezes blow just right, maybe I will catch some bluegills. Honey, why don't you come over? You're the only one I know of who could fry them up just the way I like it. We could eat out on the front porch. Ooh, ooh, ooh. play some music. You know I love those old country songs where we sing along, our trouble's gonna melt away. We don't have to do much talking. Maybe then you could hold me. It would be like I always dreamed of. Maybe this time everything is gonna be alright. 'Cause lately I've been feeling lucky. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, ooh, lately I've been feeling lucky. I think that I'll go out fishing. If the sun shines and the breezes blow just right, maybe I will catch some bluegills. Oh, thank you.
All right. Oh, we're gonna make you sad now that we made you happy. You need a little sip of something? If you're gonna do that, I'm gonna do this too. Oh, 2, 3. From what I recall, from what I recall, we were never right for each other after all. I was much too short, and you were much too tall, and we were never right for each other after all. From what I recall, from what I recall, we were never right for each other after all. Your mama never liked me, and I never liked your pa, and we were never right for each other after all. So after all this time has passed, why does my love for you last after all? Yes, after all. We were never right for each other after all. I like to stay at home, you like to go out to the ball, and we were never right for each other after all. From what I recall, from what I recall, we were never right for each other after all. You were in your spring, and I was in my fall, and we were never right for each other after all. So after all this time has passed, why does my love for you last after all? Yes, after all. After all. Yes, after all. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I heard you make them laugh, Melissa. That didn't even make them sad. They were laughing.
They stopped laughing, though.
No, that's Melissa's so good at that, making people sad and laugh at the same time. That's a true gift, I think.
Thank you, Rebecca. Right, we're going to do another song on that album, Daddy's Country Gold. This one I wrote, it's set in West Virginia, and I spent a little bit of time there, just 2 or 3 months there in some beautiful country, and it was southeast West Virginia. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. My old-fashioned gal don't like the bustle of the city and the flushing pots and cyber spots and no space to get away from the racket. She knows a place way out in old Appalachia where the chicory blums to a chickadee's tune, and she plucks the mint and buttercups. My old-fashioned gal is a real kind of pal. She don't care if I'm poor, once my love doesn't need no more than to have me around when the sun's going down. I do what I shall for my old-fashioned gal. She likes to write her letters on a piece of pretty paper and put 'em in an envelope with a stamp and mail it at the post office. She digs for rents in the West Virginia woods, takes 'em home to her little shack, spends the evening just a-pickling and grinning. My old-fashioned gal is a real kind of pal. She don't care if I'm poor, once my love doesn't need no more than to have me around when the sun's going down. I do what I shall for my old-fashioned gal. Picks violet flowers Well, walking through the grassy meadows, makes violet jam in little cans, gives them away to her friends and family. I'd like to stay in her lovely little man home, and with her hand in mine, forget the time as we gaze at the clouds and the rhododendrons. My old-fashioned gal is a real kind of pal. She don't care if I'm poor. Once my love doesn't need any more than to have me around when the sun's going down. I do what I shall for my old-fashioned gal. I do what I shall for my sweet, young, pretty, old-fashioned gal. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. Well, I got a t-shirt for this next song. Actually, Rebecca's mom designed the t-shirt. We make our own t-shirts at home. Rebecca learned how to screen print, and we just have the little what's it called? Screen. That's what it's called. And she figured out how to get the thing her mom designed, or the picture her mom designed, onto the screen. And whenever we need new t-shirts, we just buy them. We don't make them. That part we don't make.
We sell those too, don't we?
Sell those.
Oh, wait, no, never mind.
But we have a little business at home where we just make t-shirts. It's crazy. It seems like we're always making them every time. Every time we go out on a little tour like this, we have to make some more, which is a good thing. It's a good problem to have. Yeah. But so everything.
We rode here in a Chevy van as well. We did.
That's right, we did. I don't have my Chevy van anymore, but. I'm calling you guys by each other's names. Brandon does now have a van she just bought last year, which is exciting.
You can share the van with me.
Oh, thank you.
It's partly yours. So.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah.
I do miss having a van. I have an SUV right now, and it's not big enough to live in. So, anyway, we do have a T-shirt that has a Chevy van on it, if that sounds like something you would want. All right. Here we go. Oh, well, I should say, the van I inherited from my family, and I sold it, and after I sold it, I got really sad, and I wrote this song for the van. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. I feel like I'm cheating on my old Chevy van. I found a new car. She's shiny and red, and it just doesn't feel right to have a wheel in my hands. It feels like I'm cheating on my old Chevy van. And there ain't much it seems, every stay's the same. And I miss cassette tapes and the old record players, and she's been my one true old steady friend. And I just can't give up on that old family van. I kept an old Polaroid just above the rear view of when Mom and Dad bought her back when she was new. No, they don't make 'em like they used to do. And we rode down that road, and she always ran true. I feel like I'm cheating on my old Chevy van. I found a new car, she's shiny and red, and it just doesn't feel right to have a wheel in my hands. It feels like I'm cheating on my old Chevy van. Thank you. What's that? Oh yeah, Matt, yeah. Matt, can we get you up here for this one? Matt's gonna play some fiddle. I think they just worked this up 10 minutes before the show, so it sounded real good. So we have on the album, is it 4 fiddle tracks? I think on this. So, are you guys both doing double stops, or are you just?
We're gonna play the part of 4 fiddles right now.
This is exciting. All right.
Maybe bump this up a tiny bit because we'll be far away. Just a tiny bit. Okay.
All right.
You want to come along? Sure. There we go.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. There was a time when you and I walked side by side, your hand in mine. Yes, but that was many moons ago. Now here we are friends. We say hello and how you been. We were lovers many moons ago. I thought my heart could never heal. I thought that I could never feel love again, but now I do. Yes, it's been many moons ago. Time when you and I walked side by side, your hand in mine. Yes, but that was many moons ago. Now here we are friends. We say hello and how you been. We were lovers many moons ago. I thought my heart would never heal. I thought that I could never feel love again, but now I do. Yes, it's been many moons ago. Thank you so much.
That was so fun.
All right, thank you, Matt. Wow, that sounded so good. I almost forgot to sing. All right. Well, it's time for another Brendan Lee song.
Thank you. Well, it's nice of you to have me sing.
Oh, I insist I would have it no other way.
I tried to get out of it, y'all. It's a pleasure. Melissa and I wrote this one together. There's actually a Buffalo Gals version of it. But in the Buffalo Gals version, it's in Nebraska.
That's right, because I grew up in Nebraska. I just decided to put that in there. But Brennan's version is North Dakota, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Very different. Anyway, it's called Billy and Bow. Dakota farmland, tabletop flats, where Billy and I grew up at. Billy was my friend since we were 10, so I guess I never thought about it much back then. That we both looked up to this farm boy, Bo, tall and strong from shoveling snow and baling hay. His big blue eyes were clear and bright as the prairie sky. The heart wants to go where the heart wants to go, and you can't undo it. Billy never told me so, but I just knew it. Billy loved Bo. Well, Bo won best goat at the 4-H fair, and I went to state for my pie with pears. For raising a pig, Billy won something too, and we all got to go on a trip to the zoo. And Bo and Billy, they laughed and laughed the whole way there and the whole way back. Billy put his arm around his butt and said, Bo, I sure had fun. The heart wants to go where the heart wants to go, and you can't undo it. Billy never told me so, but I just knew it. Billy loved Bo. Right out of school, Billy just packed everything in his pickup. He never came back. Had a full scholarship in Chicago, made a lot of himself since 20 years ago. And we haven't seen hide nor hair of Bo. Last we heard, he's still with the rodeo. He never got married, heard through the grapevine, but he broke a lot of hearts, including Billy's and mine. The heart wants to go where the heart wants to go, and you can't undo it. Billy never told me so, but I just knew it. The heart wants to go where the heart wants to go, and you can't undo it. Billy never told me so, but I just knew it. Billy loved Bo.
I want to remind everybody that Brendan has an album over there too, and that last song is on that album. She's got some beautiful T-shirts as well. One that she drew all the animals on the T-shirt.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's wildlife of the prairie. It's got a sharp-tailed grouse and a coyote, and
You're really pretty good at that.
Thank you.
Drawing those
Yeah,
animals.
I like to watch when you did those. You have on your website where you could get a lyric sheet, and you always draw something beautiful with the song lyrics as well. That's
Thank
nice.
you. Thank you. I did one once for Billy and Bo, and I couldn't figure out what to draw, so I drew the ribbons that they won.
And 4-H.
Pears, goats, and what was the other? I don't know what the other thing was.
Raising a pig.
That's right, pig. Best pig.
Well, we got a couple more for y'all, and I told you I wrote a song for Elvis Presley. That one's next here. It's called Zen Buddha. Oh, I gotta be a Zen Buddha to stand next to you, babe, 'cause I want you bad. And it ain't getting no better, it's getting frustrating. Hanging out with you, babe, taking up meditating to get out of the state that you put me in. Zen Buddha, Zen Buddha, Zen Buddha, Zen Buddha. Oh, oh, oh. My love's getting bigger than the Mount Everest. Oh, it is wider than the whole Mojave. It is deeper than the Atlantic. It has expanded to include the Milky Way. Zen Buddha, Zen Buddha, Zen Buddha, Zen Buddha. Oh, 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 I gotta be a Zen Buddha to stand next to you, babe, 'cause I want you better. And it ain't getting no better, it's getting frustrating. Hanging out with you, babe, I'm taking up meditating to get out of the state that you put me in. Zen Buddha, Zen Buddha, Zen Buddha, Zen Buddha. Oh, 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 thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Well, this has been a lot of fun. Thank you so much again for Wild Rose Moon for having us. Thank you all for coming out. And I guess we have this last song planned for you, and this is one I wrote about starting a goat farm.
This one's on the brand new record.
That's right. This was on the brand new Daddy's Country Gold album.
It's a great record, y'all.
Thank you, Brandon.
It's a great record. It's beautiful.
Appreciate that. All right, well, send you off with this one. 1, 2, 3. Hey, babe, would you like to get some goats with me? Start a little farm, no need for alarm. Get some chickens and horses, little lambs of courses. Yeah, we'll be milking them goats, making that cheese all day, all night, until we please. Hey, babe, would you like to get some goats with me? And hey, babe, would you like to start a new brand of hot sauce? There's a demand I'd like to fill. If I can, we'll let our peppers grow so nice and slow. Then we'll be firing it up so damn hot till we hit that chilly spot. Hey, babe, would you like to start a new brand of hot sauce? Babe, would you like to bake a pie with me? The cherries are ripe to eat. We got sugar and butter straight from the udder. Yeah, we'll be rolling that dough, whipping that cream, Carper in the oven till the buzzer rings. Hey, babe, would you like to bake a pie with me? And hey, babe, would you like to can some beans with me? It ain't no thing. Then come the spring, plant some collard greens in all the little seedlings. Oh, they'll be sprouting up so big and tall. We'll be canning all through fall. Hey, babe, would you like to can some beans with me? Yeah, that's my pitch, and there ain't no hitch. Babe, would you like to get some gold? Thank you all so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Stars to another one. All right.
Hey, would you all like to hear one more from Melissa Carper?
Thank you.
Before you do, Jim Yocum back there in the back room, who's doing a wonderful job for our live stream tonight. Let's give Jim and Ryan Meir a hand, by the way. Jim and myself listened very closely to this last song that she sang, and there's the line, "Would you like to start a new brand of hot sauce?" So tonight, we have the very first jar of Melissa's hot sauce that we'd like to present. Every lyric, every word on this label comes from that song. So the heat level, for example, is so damn hot. And this is titled, "Would You Like to Get Some Goats?" So this is the Wild Rose Moon gift to Melissa Carter.
Oh my gosh. That is so cool. Well, I don't think I can ever eat this hot sauce. I'm just going to have to save it. Well, maybe I'll
There's
just
a
save the
demand
bottle.
I'd like to meet if I can. It says, oh, this is amazing.
Y'all can look at this
We let our
later if you
peppers
want
grow
to.
so nice and slow. I'm going to pass this around.
That's one of the sweetest things anyone has ever done. That is so nice of y'all. Thank you. All right, yeah. All right, we'd love to do another one for you. I guess we'll do this sweet lullaby here to put you off to sleep. And thanks again to Wild Rose Moon and everybody here. Took such good care of us. We appreciate the whole staff. And Nate, thank you on sound as well. Great sound. All right. Thank you, Matt. Matt wrote me, back in March to see if I could come up this way. And it worked out. The timing worked out for right now. So happy we made it. Oh, yes. The stars are aligned for you and I. Tonight, my love is ours in time. A golden moon is shining in the east, rising above the misty mountain peaks. Venus is bright in the moonlit sky, a sweet silhouette as I hold you tight is cast on the street. At last we meet on this magic night. The stars are aligned for you and I. Tonight, my love is ours in time. A golden moon is shining in the west, setting below the Smoky Mountain crest. Venus is bright in the moonlit sky, a sweet silhouette as I hold you tight is cast on the street. At last we meet on this magic night. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank y'all. Thank you. Well, if you want to say hello, I guess we'll be over here by, if you want to look at the t-shirts and albums. Yeah.